You must think positively, and you're going to learn why that's so important in this video. It's funny, but a lot of people either poo-poo the idea of positive thinking or they assume that if all they do is think happy thoughts, then everything will turn out fine. Neither is true. I'm Dr. Bruce Hoag from PsychHacks.com, and in this video I want to talk to you about what it means to think positively and how you can use it to help you in your life and in your business. In 1952, Norman Vincent Peale published a book entitled The Power of Positive Thinking. To date, it has sold more than 5 million copies. Despite its popularity, however, there have been critics. By and large, the naysayers have suggested that positive thinking is an oversimplified solution to the complex problems that life throws at you, that you simply can't look on the bright side of life and everything will be hunky-dory. And you know this to be true as well. In some things, laughing at yourself or your circumstances does put things into perspective, but in other things, you're unable to see anything bright about them at all. The clinically depressed, for example, feel that they're trapped in a hole, and that no matter which way they turn or what they do, their situation will only get worse. While reframing, that is, interpreting your circumstances differently, can help those whose depression is debilitating, they still have to deal with their situation, whatever it is. Thinking positively may make it easier to endure, but it won't make the problems go away. So why have I suggested to you that you should think positively? It's not because that by doing so you'll never have another care in the world. No. It's because you are surrounded by people who live their lives in a negative frame of mind. Not only that, but the marketing industry is working hard to make you think the same way. Fundamentally, all advertising is designed to make you feel that you lack something. Its intent is to make you feel that your life is unsatisfactory in some way and that you can improve it by buying something. They've even given it a name, retail therapy, and that suggests that it's something that you need to do for your own well-being. For example, you take medication, then you might experience side effects. A small percentage of those for whom it's been prescribed do. The ad that tells you to ask your doctor about taking Y instead of X is designed to raise doubts in your mind about its efficacy. Of course, by the time you listen to all the side effects that you might experience by switching, you may decide that the meds that you're on aren't so bad after all. Or maybe you've had your car for a few years, the paint has begun to oxidize, and it's not quite as shiny. It's lost its new car smell, and your neighbor has just bought a new one. By comparison, yours looks in a sorry state. On your way to work, you pass by a dealership that has a big sign near the road. Sale now on. How does that make you feel? Probably dissatisfied to one degree or another with the car you're in. The grass always seems to be greener somewhere else. What does positive thinking do? Or what can it do? It can help to minimize the feelings of discontent that you have. And this is really important. When discontentedness dominates your attitude, then you see everything in a negative light. Even as you tell yourself that you deserve better, the marketing industry assures you that you're right. They want you to think like that. And the truth is that you don't. Marketers are lying to you, but because of your frame of mind, you fall for the lie. Like sheep, you just follow everyone else to the cash register. The way to protect yourself from that is to think positively, to look for the good in your situation. If you're taking one medicine, for example, unless the side effects make your life more difficult, be content with them. Don't waste your time or that of the doctors by asking about medicine you probably don't need. Doctors are sent free samples all the time, It's not as if they're unaware of what's available. If you're discontented with your car, then you might think about how economical it is compared to the ones that are on sale or that yours is paid for. Maybe you've never thought about it like this, but once you're inside, you can't really see the outside all that well. Sure, you can see the color and some of the styling, but when you're inside, you can't at the same time see how cool it looks from the outside. Once you sit behind the wheel, you're just driving something that will take you from A to B. And how cool you feel as a result is nothing more than an emotion that has come from what you believe about yourself because of it. The hack for today is to ask yourself why you are discontented. Hardly anyone does this. Introspection isn't easy for some people, but if you don't do it, then you'll never get to the bottom of your recurring problem with discontentment. Instead, you'll always be hankering for more and more and more. You see, your actions begin with your thoughts. When you're discontented, then you're telling yourself that you deserve more, that you deserve better. And the truth is that you don't. None of us deserves anything. We have to earn it. It's much easier to figure out how to earn what you want when you think positively than when you brood and murmur about what you don't have or about how bad things are. Train yourself to look for what's already good in your life. Think positively and let the rest of the world do all the negative thinking. If you enjoyed this video, then please like it and subscribe and click the bell and select all so that you'll be notified every time I post a new one.